Right, here we are, June 13th, 2024. Thought I'd do a 7-year review on my pit barrel. Now it's been over 7 years, but 7 years all the same. Gave it a good cleaning today, not too crazy, but cleaned it up. Looks pretty good for 7 years of use, although this is just the outside. Now the pit barrel is what I use for the large cuts. Talking full ribs, baby backs, spare ribs, whatever you like. You can hang multiple ones in there, but I don't need to do that many at a time. Full chickens, or actually I split those in half and hang them in there. Turkeys on Thanksgiving, the best. Another thing for the holidays, whole hams. Something I'm doing tomorrow. Chuck roast on the pit barrel. I got a recipe in one of my early videos. Oh, lots of good things. Pork roasts, butts, picnic roasts. Any large cut of meat you can think of. I have not done a brisket yet. A little pricey for me, but any one thing that does happen, I've already cleaned this off pretty good. For the most part, I don't clean the inside of anything. It's just all pit barrel goodness. Of course, the rebars are fine. Although some of that stuff from the lid does come off over time. That's why I eventually need to scrape it off. I got both grills, the hinge grate and the grate that came with it. Of course, I need to empty that for the last one. But that firebox is heavy duty. There's nothing going to happen with that. Now the thing underneath, and I recommend getting, is the ash pan. It's a little thin piece of metal, but it works. It does the job. It holds up. I have had no problems with the bottom burning out. Over time, who knows? Maybe that'll be an issue. I have at least 200 or more cooks on this thing. Sorry if this is getting a little jumpy. Anyway, at the beginning when I got it, definitely every weekend. Sometimes a couple times on the weekend. Anyway, there's not much to it. You can see the inside of the barrel gets as gooked up as the lid. But this is all just flavoring. It all burns up, heats off. Now, I don't recommend doing grilling on it. I mean, you can, some people do. I got my own grill. It's an old propane grill that I turned into a charcoal grill. Anyway, it does the job. Burgers, steaks, tenderloins, pork tenderloins I like to do on there. Anyway, this has been one of the best things I've ever bought. It's improved our eating. Holidays are much easier doing turkeys and hams in here while you free up the oven for other things. In 7 years, this thing is going just as good as it did the day I bought it. Anyway, I highly recommend getting one if you're into the larger cuts. Like I said, it's really not something that I prefer for short cooks. It takes a lot. You can watch any video on what it does to do this thing. It just runs on charcoal. I use lighter fluid. Don't get the pre-soaked stuff, just regular old Kingsford blue bag. That's the ugly bag right there. Lighter fluid burns right off, no problem, no aftertaste. Do mac and cheese in here. I have all the accessories, you know, I got the basket, the sausage thing, the corn holder. I don't know, they work. Again, I prefer sausages, corn on a regular grill. They come out great. I've even hung some baked potatoes in here. Again, I rather put them on the grill. That's just the way to do a baked potato. But for large cuts of meat, I mean, man, you can't beat this thing. It's got a unique taste. It's not, technically, it's not a smoker, so it's and I never really cared for that smoker, I don't know, smoker taste. But this really has it. Anyway, we're good 7 years going, and I expect many more. Easily 200 plus cooks. I mean, I don't do it as much often now, maybe a couple times a month at most, but man, this thing is great. Anyway, just thought somebody out there might want to know what this thing's like after 7 years. Until next time.